Hi guys, welcome to Simproved. Fry speaking here, and this time I'm going to show you how I have built this Christmas market. I am from Germany, as some of you guys know, and there's something very traditional and special that happens in Germany during the holidays, and that is actually that every big city in Germany has a Christmas market, or tons of them, depending on how big the city is, of course. And this is basically mostly held in the center of the city, and then throughout the main, I would say, plaza or place you have in the city, and in the bigger shopping areas. So there are these little stands or little cottages or houses. They look like houses, and there you can buy mostly hot beverages or hot food, and of course some knickknacks for your Christmas needs, I would say. So you can buy there some ornaments for your Christmas tree, for example. There are a lot of handmade and handcrafted stuff there. Most of these Christmas markets have a big stage for live music, or in the day we have, for example, some little theater pieces for the children, for example. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Everybody in Germany knows that as like a very traditional and very common thing, and I've heard and seen that in America and in some other, I would say, cities around the world, there are already held some other Christmas markets. So I wanted to build something like this in The Sims 4 too, and maybe show you something that is very common for me in the holiday season. And yeah, maybe you haven't heard about the Christmas markets, and I just wanted to show you how it could look like in Germany at the time now. I haven't been to a Christmas market now. They're usually open like in the 1st of Advent, and they close a couple of days after Christmas. So they are mostly around for like 1 month, I would say. And yeah, then like every city has these Christmas markets, and you go there after work or when you have like your free time. Usually you drink Glühwein, which means like glowing wine, I would say, like directly translated. It is hot red wine and with some spices in it. So it is very, very delicious, but it's also very, very toxic. So usually I would say, I'm pretty drunk after 2 of them because it's like hot alcohol. You have to be very careful drinking that. And then there are like a couple of other hot beverages that are very common. There's like Feuerzangenbowle, which is directly translated like fire, I don't know, fire something bowl or something. I really don't know how to directly translate it. It's hot red wine with rum or some very hot liquor in it, and again some spices. So red wine and spices is like a very typical thing to drink during the seasons. And as I've already told you guys, my parents, for example, they are Germans, but they live in Spain, because I used to live in Spain too. And yeah, they have of course some Spanish friends, and they don't know about like the German traditions and stuff, and it is very common that we have a little Glühwein party at our house, and a lot of the Spanish friends of my parents, they love to get there and drink that. Yeah, they really enjoy it, and it's a very nice party we always have every year. So we are going to have this year, of course, too. My mother is already planning it and everything, so yeah, I'm pretty looking forward to that. It will be a lot of fun. And also, how are these Christmas markets? I mean, you can eat a lot of different stuff there. It's pretty common to eat. I mean, a lot of you guys, I think that pretzels are like the most German thing. I mean, there are some stands and stalls with pretzels, I guess. I mean, that's pretty common, but that's not like a main dish here. It's just like a side dish, just like, I don't know. I don't even know what Americans, for example, eat just as a side dish. But I mean, there are lots of different hot things that you can eat there. Of course, some sausages, but there are also some, I would say, more sweet things like crepe-like things. No, not crepe with a, like crepe, the French things. I don't even know how it's called in English, but Pretty cool stuff like this. Of course, some cookies and some, I've seen that some even have like some really cool cakes and stuff like this, so it's pretty cool. And some of these stands sometimes even sell like for non-profit organizations that help like children, or I don't know, the environment and stuff like that. So it's pretty usual that the income that these stalls make, they donate something for charity. So this is also pretty cool. And it's pretty common nowadays that it's for charity, and I really like that. And it's nice to raise the awareness for some things and so on, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can have fun there. Usually what I like to do is like meet up with some friends after work, so everybody has like time after work. We usually all get off work at, I would say, 17 o'clock, and yeah, then you usually say, yeah, okay, let's meet at the Christmas market. We have some drinks and some food, look around. And of course, always make a selfie in front of the big Christmas tree, because usually these are like really heavily decorated. And all these stalls and stands, usually they look like little cottages or little huts and so on. And they have like lots of decoration around them. Usually there's like a theme. I've been to some medieval Christmas markets even, so the people are really dressed in medieval clothes and so on, and there's medieval music, and it's really, really cool. There are so many different Christmas markets here in Germany, and yeah, I really, really like to visit them, and I'm pretty sure that every other German Zimmer out there has been there, and I've already seen that some other Zimmers have built a Christmas market, and I just wanted to give it a go as well and make it like very, very detailed and very, it's a lot of kitsch, I would say, because I used lots and lots of these objects that came with the holiday celebration pack. And if you don't know that, this is like a free pack. Everybody can download it. It's for free. If you have the Sims 4 game, you can just go on Origin and then like look for packs or something. It's even possible in game, and there you can download it for free. It doesn't cost anything, and then you get some cool Christmas decorations there and some sweaters and so on. It's pretty nice, and I used a lot of these things there, so I'm pretty happy that I found these. And there's a Christmas tree on there, some garlands, I would say, and some candles and so on. And I use them heavily, and I really like to do that all around the build, so it's pretty cool. I wanted it to look like a little village, I would say, and it definitely looks like that. I'm pretty happy that it turned out so well, and it took me so long to build this. So it has, I guess, 26 houses or stalls, 25 just like for shopping, and one big, I would say, stage house or cottage. And every single one of them is decorated and sells something different. Yeah, that was like a lot of time consuming work, and I would say that it took me about 7 till 8 hours. So this is a new high for me here, guys, but I wanted it to be as perfect as possible, and it looks so nice when you play with it. I've declared it as a park, so you can visit it with your Sims as a park, and it looks amazing. It's really nice, and I've put a lot of screenshots for the end, so you can really see how it looks like and have like a better look at it. And I just wanted to say that it was amazing to build. I mean, it was so much fun. Of course, it costs a lot of time, but I wanted it to be perfect because it was something so special for me, and like really, yeah, it's something very German, and I just wanted it to be perfect somehow. So I really enjoyed building this. It was so much fun. So every little stall is something special, and it's heavily decorated from all angles, and you can really walk through some little, I made some little streets there, and sometimes they have like little plazas in the middle. There's even one with a little fountain on it. So there are a lot of different stalls. Some sell or seem to sell liquors or like these hot beverages I've been talking about. There even is a little cocktail bar. There's a photo booth. There's stalls that sell candles, which is pretty common during this time to have like these candles, gift candles. Then there are stalls that sell wooden ornaments and so on, which is pretty common in Germany. We have an area in Germany, where it's like traditional to have these handcrafted wooden ornaments for your tree and also decorations. And my mother has some too, and it's pretty amazing how these look like. So I made, of course, some stalls that sold these wooden sculptures that you can access through debug mode and that your Sims can create when they are working at the workbench. So these are there too. There's like a little art stand, and there's a little like book selling stalls. There are a lot of things. So it's really nice, and I couldn't capture every angle of it, of course, because there are so many nice things to discover here. So I highly recommend you to download it. The download link will be in the description, so you can access it directly there and download it there. And also I really recommend for you to visit this with your sim. There's so much to explore. There's so many things and nice little corners. It's amazing. Your Sims can make a nice little selfie in front of this very big Christmas tree or use the photo booth. It's really cool. And yeah, I really liked this build. It was so much fun building this, and usually all these stands are highly decorated, as I've already said. Some of them I had to make like smaller inside. So some of these stands are just like halfly used, I would say. So the front looks really nice. And then I made like a dividing wall through it. So maybe this little space can be used as a storage room for the Sims that sell stuff there. I just thought this is pretty nice. And of course I made this really nice stage there. There are some Christmas tree for decoration in the behind or in the back of it. And of course some microphones and some music instruments, so your Sims can jam there and maybe sing their most famous Christmas carols or something like this. It's pretty nice. I really enjoyed this, and it was so much fun building this. Yeah, I think I'm pretty repetitive here. I'm really sorry, but it was so much fun, and I hope you enjoy this build, because it was pretty special for me to show you guys how it looks in Germany now and what we are doing during the holidays. So this is pretty amazing. I know that I've got some viewers that are from Asia, and I'm not sure how you celebrate the holidays, if you have like a special holiday at the time. And I just wanted to show you how it looks like here in Germany. And of course I made it very snowy, so if you have for example the snow mod, it looks fantastic there. In the end I will change all these roofs to white roofs, so it looks as if there's snow on there and it has been snowing. And it looks really nice and enchanting, really cool. I made lots and lots of photos of it, and I really can recommend it, that it looks amazing at night. Of course I couldn't build at nighttime, because then I wouldn't have seen anything, but it looks amazing at night. It's a really cool lot. And yeah, I just enjoyed it, and I'm pretty proud of it. Maybe it's not something that you would consider beautiful. I know it's like a lot of kitsch. I would say it's a pretty kitsch build, of course. But this is somehow how holidays, like holiday stuff looks like, I would say. It's like lots and lots of kitsch, a lot of gold and lots of ornaments and so on. And I really went over the top with all the decorations here. So yeah, it was so much fun. I also want to thank Less Than Zero Sims, because he had the snow mod installed for me and made some screenshots, but sadly it didn't work out. So thank you very much, Les, for even trying. And I know that I stole your time, that you had to make these screenshots for me because I don't have the snow mod. And yeah, thank you so much, Les. You're a great friend, and thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to our collaboration that we are going to do. And yeah, is there anything more to say about it? Yeah, so these stands are heavily decorated, very detailed. Like I said, it took me about 7 to 8 hours, roundabout. And yeah, this is what Germany looks like now. If you have been to Germany and to a Christmas market, just write it in the comments how you liked it. Maybe you visit Germany in wintertime again. I hope so. And yeah, that's basically it. If you want to download this lot, it is of course in the Sims 4 gallery already. You can find it under Christmas Market, that's how I called it there. You can also find it under my EA account ID Simproved, like always. And there's the direct link in the video description below. And you can search for the hashtag Christmas, holiday, I guess even Santa, Christmas markets, improved, and so on. I mean, I also try to tag like lots and lots of things there so you can find it much more easily, of course. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope you like it. It's very detailed, I know. It's a lot of kitsch, I know, but I just love it. It looks a little bit like in a, how would you say, like an amusement park. I guess sometimes this is what people see or think about when thinking about Germany. And it looks a little bit like the over-exaggerated version of Germany here, and I know. But I just wanted it to, you know, look very cozy and inviting somehow. And I think it's pretty nice. I am in love with this lot. It's really cool. And I'm really happy that it turned out so great. And I hope you like it too. And yeah, that's basically it. We are at the end of the video. And stay tuned for the screenshots, of course, so you can have a better look at it. I hope you like it. I wish you very merry and happy holidays. And yeah, have fun, guys. Happy simming, and thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!